सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. Mahayogi Swami Umanand Saraswati ki jai. Yesterday we started the topic on health. First I'm going to tell you there are certain areas which as per your date of birth are supposed to be your plus point or your minus point. For example, as I talked to you about 4, it was related to Sahasrar. So for me, if I'm born on 4th of the month, let's not take the month, the March and April right now. We will just talk about a few illnesses which are possible. They are not hard and fast rule, but you can simultaneously check along with it yourself and see whether it applies to you or not. So friends, those who are born on 4th of the month, they have to be careful about the Sahasrar, the head region. So you normally it is a person who works by brains. So it can be a tired brain, it can be very active brain, it can be a controversial brain, it can be an argumentative brain. So it's all up to you. But for sure, these people who are to do with head and born on 4th, they have to take care of the Sahasra. Now we will come to the first aid medications later. Today we will only talk about the regions that you need to be careful about as per your date of birth. Now fifth is related with Ajna Chakra. Those who are born on 5th, and it is a heightened state. It is a very heightened state. 5th is, it's simply described as a man of action but before thinking. Of course, you don't have to take it personally. If it doesn't apply to you, you can let it pass. But if it applies to you, then you need to look into your own decisions. There is one strange quality even about 4. It is it continues to deny. If someone wants to go right, then you definitely put forth your point and say, no, I would like to go left. So it's just a strange way. Sometimes I think US is 4th July. so when the entire country is going to the right, USA prefers to go to the left. I mean, of course, it's just a joke. But especially the taps. I always say all the taps in India flow downwards. And in USA you have taps which have the water rising upwards. It's just a joke. Don't take it seriously. But it's a quality in those who are related with 4 number. So the 4 number has got a nature. If you ask them, let's have tea today, they'll say, no, we'll have it tomorrow. And since it goes with me also, I have to be very careful that I just don't deny for the sake of denying. And it has no sense. It's just an instant reaction. So you have to check it. That's all. Fifth, those who are born on 5th, they have a very funny trait in them. They will take action first and then they will think. Of course, there are some countries I would like to name here, but I don't want to create controversies. It's just observation. You must, these people who are born on 5th, they act first and then they think about it later. So sometimes they end up realizing that they could have waited before acting, before taking action. Then you have the 6th. The 6th, a little bit is like, let's say it's like India is 26th and 15th. 15th August. Suppose we say 15th August is our number. Of course, we have two traits, 15th and 26th, that is 8 and 6. But 6, those who are born on 6, um, they are related with the expressions. Either they silence talks or the talks do silence others. Either their silence talks or their talk silences the others. So we are supposed to be great philosophers. Trust me, India is born that. So we have an authority. India by nature has beautiful oratory. No wonder philosophy is born here. Then we have this 7th number. The 7th is supposed to be the a region of the Anahat chakra, that is the heart. First you have this is Sahasrara, this is Ajna chakra, this is Vishuddha chakra, and then you have the Anahat chakra. Anahat chakra is people who are who let the hearts rule. Their hearts rule them. Here for us, I think the brains rule us, if they are, of course, normal. Here, it is the commanding, authoritative nature. And here, this is the expression, the voice. And then, of course, this is heart-related. The heart-related is they let the heart work. So they are continuously inflicted with either joys or sorrows. If they are balanced, because this is the place, heaven and hell is what? Joy and sorrow. So the heart tells you when you go wrong, you feel regretful. And when you do something nice, you feel very happy. So the heart is the deciding factor. So that is when the 7th number, those who are born on 7th. Normally for them there is one very nice quality, they bring success to themselves when they are a little away from the land, from their hometown. Of course, that doesn't mean you should leave your hometown. Take everything with a pinch of salt. But it's nice to know. Then you have the next one is Nabhi Chakra, that is Manipur, that is abdomen, belly button. Now those who are born on 1st. So from 7th I've jumped to 1st and 2nd because I myself don't know where 8th and 9th are. Normally they are somewhere here. Rahu Ketu they are, but let's not go by that. We'll go gradually with the numbers which I know. So one number is Nabhi, that is belly button. Those who are born on 1st, if anything can go wrong, it can go wrong with their digestive element. They are not able to either absorb the upheavals of life or well, that is the softness or the higher. They can absorb a lot of upheavals also. So it's a very beautiful quality. And if you look at the 7 earlier one, either they are too attached to somebody or they are too detached. More than detached, they should not take a dislike for someone. Then it can become very dominating nature. So we have to go balanced by this. So the first year I was talking about ferrum force is required for those who are born on 4th. No, I would rather say March. But right now we are only going to relate ourselves with the health issues which organs can be of problem to you as per your date of birth. We are not including months now. We are only talking about the dates of birth and the problems which could come to you health-wise. So here you have 4th, it can be a problem with the thinking. Let's not say with thinking, we'll say, or head, heavy head, or normally that's the problem area. The 5th one, the problem area could be anywhere here. You take care of your eyes or ears, or let's say something to do with the face. Then 6th is throat. So it is more related with the voice, expression, talk, confidence level, all these which go along with the oratory powers. Then you have the 7th is heart. you tend to do either anything in extreme. So that is liking or disliking. And so that you have to maintain that balance. Then one number is either you can digest a lot of upheavals or you cannot digest, one of the two. So one number is related with digestion of the upheavals of life. Then two is swadhisthana, the one below that, below the belly button. You have the swadhisthana chakra, which is in the water region, that is kidney region, lower abdomen, and they are affected with moods. This is a moon quality they bear. So they are affected with the kidney regions. If anything can go wrong, they have to be very careful with kidney infections and things like that. And their moods, they are fluctuating moods. They are victims to fluctuating moods. So for 15 days they are very happy-go-lucky, and the next 15 days they may sulk a lot. So friends, then you have the Muladhara chakra, that is those who are born on 3rd. So they are earth related, they are Mars, they have problems with either, if they have at all problems, they could be piles related or associated with Muladhara chakra, the lowermost point in the spinal cord, the coccyx and the basic seat. So these are just a few observations. You don't have to go hard and fast by the rules, but you try and tell me whether your date of birth has something to do with the organs that I have mentioned now. And if there is because there has to be some sort of a design, even planned by God when He makes a human being. And I'm sure these are some of the points. And they are actually there are 5 elements and sun and moon. What is outside in the universe, they are the regions here. With the Muladhara is earth related. So we have the foundation, strong limbs and bone foundation. Then you have the second is Swadhisthana, it is water related. Then we have the fire related region, that is Manipur. Then we have the air related, which is the heart, Anahat chakra. Then we have the space related, because word is associated with space, Shabda. And air is related with touch. Then fire is related with form. And then we have the water is related with taste, and earth is related with fragrance. So these are the qualities which are there in the body. These are the elements the universe is full of them, and we are made of them. So we need to live upon them. We feed on the earth, so we can absorb from the universe whatever is required by us. And there are simultaneous tissue salts which help you to absorb these qualities, these elements from the earth. Then you have the light region. This is above space, is light, and here it is supposed to be the aura, or the results of light. Let's put it in simple words, that is Prakash and Kash. Kash is aura. So we have these 7 elements, and since we are made of them, we need to draw all these elements from the universe. So now simultaneously, if something is wrong, see, we are already made. There is a plan already given to you. You know that if you have, you are a fourth born, you might have, if anything is wrong, it is with the head. So I had one recent case. They wanted to know, the doctors could not diagnose what was the problem. And so the parents called me, and I asked for the date of birth. And they said it is probably heart related. But the number was 4th. So I said, no, it could be not heart related. It must be something to do with the head. So later, probably the doctors were able to diagnose it. Of course, these are just normal observations made by the Rishi Munis, and in some format they have put it in front of us. So we at least know if something is wrong with the health, what problem area can we expect of it. Now, tomorrow we are going to talk about, next time, when I say tomorrow, it takes me 2-3 days to make one video. So next time we will talk about all those tissue salts which are in the body, which help us to absorb these required elements from the earth. Now, there are people who are going to be very curious about 8th and ninth. But 8th and ninth are supposed to be the two chakras here, which is Rahu and Ketu. I think one of them is Som chakra, and one is Lalat. So I'll come to it gradually. And of course, I will also tell you 8th and ninth. 8th tends to become a little melancholy. 8th has a tendency to go into a feeling of hurt, and ninth is reverse. It has the ability to probably end up hurting people. Don't go by it. Don't feel bad. Just be careful that you don't make enemies. That reminds me, one of my videos is going to talk about who are your enemies and who are your friends, says Kundalini. This is Swami Radhikanand from Pune.